Alright guys, so the time has finally come to reveal my super huge ginormous build. And like I've been mentioning in the past couple of videos, I am super excited about how this build turned out. It went together just like I envisioned. I've known what I've wanted to do for a while now, and real quick, the reason why I have the case spinning on here is just to keep the camera in focus. But yeah, it definitely came together exactly like how I wanted it to. And the theme for this build off was your favorite sweet or candy, which I am definitely a sweet and candy kind of guy. I love anything chocolate, anything sweet. Not so much sour, but just anything like Kit Kats and peanut M&Ms and, you know, zebra cake, Swiss rolls, cake, chocolate, ice cream. It doesn't matter. I definitely like it all in moderation. But yeah, so without any further ado, I will present to you guys what I came up with. I don't know if you're ready for this. This is definitely one of my favorite builds I have done to date, and it turned out so freaking good. So we will go ahead and take a look at what I came up with. And there we go, guys. So I decided to do my all-time favorite candy, and that is Reese's Pieces. If you could not tell. This truck came out so freaking cool. So yeah, I have had this idea in my head for quite some time now. Ever since he first announced it, it only took me like a couple days, and I'm like, like favorite candy, and I love Reese's Pieces. I love Reese's too, just anything Reese's in general. But yeah, Reese's Pieces are definitely my favorite. And I was like, you know what would be really awesome is to have a truck hauling Reese's Pieces. And that is exactly what I came up with. So I will kind of walk you through the build here from start to finish. So this was just your normal green Silverado, but I stripped it. And this actually is not a airbrush paint color. This particular color, which I will say turned out absolutely perfect. It looks just like Reese's Orange. This was actually calligraphy ink that I found at Michael's, which is a craft store and hobby store. So it does say for airbrush use on the back, and I talked with Bullet Tony Customs, and he's like, oh dude, I've used that before. And you know, all I did was mix a little bit of clear in with it, and this was the end result, which is definitely very close to Reese's Orange. Turned out awesome. Paint went on nice and smooth, no issues on that end of it. And then I decided to go with all black for the base and the bumper and stuff like that. I felt like the chrome wouldn't have really looked that good. I mean, it probably would have, but I just wanted kind of like the dark, you know how like the Reese's wrapper has the orange and then like the dark brown. So that's kind of what I was aiming for here. So the whole base is sprayed gloss black along with the interior there, and then I did do the headlights in yellow to help tie in with the rest of it, obviously. The wheels came from Mod My Ride. They are orange chrome 5-spoke wheels. I will say they are a little bit on the tiny side, but they don't look terrible. Definitely could have gone with slightly bigger wheels, but you know, it's not a huge make it or break it with me. They definitely look really good on there. And then yeah, I did the taillights in the back and then a little bit of exhaust detail there. And then what really sets this thing off is these awesome 1-of-1 decals that my man Jeff over at WW Replicas made specifically for me. I told him what I wanted, and this is what he came up with, and he completely knocked it out of the park. As you can see, it has the Reese's logos on the door, Reese's Pieces on the back and on the hood up there. And then my favorite part is the strictly die-cast in the Reese's Pieces font on the bed sides. I think that is an awesome touch, and definitely helps drive the point across what this truck is all about. As far as interior detailing goes, I don't know how well we will be able to see it, but you can kind of make it out right there. I did the interior gloss black, like I said, and then the seatbelt harnesses I did in yellow with the chrome buckles on there. The fire extinguisher is done up as well. Shift knobs done up. It's got some dash work in there as well. And oh yeah, and it does say, you guys are probably not going to be able to read this, but down there on the dash it also says Reese's going across it. Another water slide. So yeah, this thing is done inside and out. And then on the bottom there, I did the paint match screws, and then I did a bunch of, which I will say, like, the gold definitely has kind of a hard time sticking. I don't know why. It's not like the chrome, but yeah, all the exhaust, the diff, all that fun stuff is all done in gold as well. So there is the bottom of it. And then obviously I wanted to put some Reese's Pieces in the back. That is what it is hauling. And I will say, I honestly thought that they were going to look a lot smaller, but it turned out to be quite the opposite. How about right now, we'll do a little fun guessing game. Guess how many pieces are in the bed of this truck. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, but yeah, I thought that they would look a lot smaller, but yeah, I mean, they still, you know, it still looks good. Definitely just hauling a big load there of Reese's Pieces. But yeah, this overall was a super fun build. I'm very proud of this one. And like I said, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it just yet. I really don't know if I want to give this one away or not. You know, it turned out super awesome. Jeff absolutely killed it on the decals. They went on flawlessly, and the paint came out good. And yeah, I think if anything, the only thing I would change is maybe just slightly bigger wheels, but other than that, I think it just, I mean, they do kind of look scale though too. So I don't know, you guys can let me know. And the bed is all done up gloss black as well. I spared no expense, even though you're not going to see it. But yeah, just a super fun build. And good luck to everybody else out there if you are entering into this competition. And if you are not, I would like to ask you to please go over whenever he does the recap video to pick whatever number I am and give me a vote. You can only vote for one participant, so I would really appreciate it if you guys gave me a vote. I did place in top 10 for the first build off, so we shall see what we can do on this one. I'm sure the competition is going to be tough, just like it was in the first one, but I think I definitely got the point across on my favorite candy or sweet with this build. So again, you guys can let me know what you think of it. Definitely turned out really cool, something different, something definitely unique. And yeah, that's about it. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and please let me know how I did on this truck, and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you in the next episode. Peace.